Oh yeah.
There's the music.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so loud.
I can't wait for this music to get way too loud.
I hope this is the loudest it gets. Otherwise, I'm going to be adjusting some settings.
Is there a way to adjust the? Why am I asking if there's fuck Skype?
PJ, you are fading into the abyss.
Good.
It was just because the music was so loud.
Let's turn it to 1. No, let's just turn it off. It's fun. We don't need music.
I can still hear it clearly.
Yep, it's very clear.
But is it loud still?
It's better.
Well, I mean, it's.
Oh.
I suppose. Does that mean there's no audio for the stream then?
What?
Does that mean that there's no game audio for the stream if you put that at 0?
Well, if I put it at 0, it means it's muted.
Oh, I thought you did put it at 0.
No, I put it at 1.
Oh, okay. Now, even though it's at 1, can you still hear it?
Yeah, I can still hear it.
Okay.
Okay, so because I didn't see the ending of 2, what happened?
Everyone died at the end.
Yeah, there was a big suicide mission where everything was actually important, and any choice would make people could die, and he lost one guy.
Girl.
He lost. Listen, my throat hurts. I don't care. He lost Kasumi, the thief woman. The one that he actually liked.
Oh wait, what? She was the one with the helmet or something?
The helmet? No,
no. The hood.
The one wore all black and looked like a ninja.
Yeah, and she had like you couldn't see her face. Because
No. Well, I don't know if she's talking about. I don't know if she's talking about Tally. Tally is the one in the biosuit.
Yes.
That not her. The other one with the hood, whose face.
With the hood and the lip makeup, the strange lip makeup.
I'll just like look her up. Oh, I don't remember her at all.
That's because Rob didn't use her that often, but she was still like his third favorite squad member.
Oh.
And she was the only one out of the whole cast that actually died.
You fucked Orica's summer.
I watched that back later. I really liked the finale. It's just that last mission is so good.
So does someone have to die in that mission, like no matter what?
No, but anybody can die. Garrus could die, Grunt could die, Tally could die, Miranda could die, Jacob could die, Morgan could die, fucking anybody.
Garrus wouldn't die. I mean, he would.
Luckily, you picked Samara at that one point, otherwise he would have.
I mean, the stream looks good.
Also, fuck, there was something I wanted to tell you.
Oh, shit. There was stuff about the ending, right? Alternate endings.
Oh, right! So, okay. Obviously, this is Mass Effect 3, so spoilers for Mass Effect 2. I meant to tell you about the very end, which was... Obviously, there's the ending where everyone lives. So everyone's all happy, woo, blah, 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 blah.
What do you mean encoding overload?
Oh, good.
Not doing this again! No!
But I should probably pull up the actual stream.
Not happening.
We're still streaming, right?
Yes, we're still streaming.
What?
Yes, we're still streaming.
Okay. God, new Skype sucks.
Yeah. Seems with the introduction of new Skype, it also causes problems for the stream, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Anyway. I don't want it to look like shit, but at the same time, I don't want it buffering every 5 minutes.
Looks fine to me.
Yeah, it looks fine. Anyway, I didn't hear anything of what you were saying about the very end, so...
Okay. Second. My throat is fucking killing me from the start, so that's great.
What did you do, PJ?
I just always blow out my throat. Plus, yeah, I'm sick. Been sick for 2 months.
He's got a really bad sinus infection.
Yeah. Great.
PJ, have you gone to the doctor?
Yep.
Twice.
Have you gotten antibiotics?
Twice.
Have you been taking them properly?
Yes.
Yes.
I always take medication properly.
Okay, no, I'm just asking because there's some people that don't, where it's like, yeah, you got to take this for a full week.
I know, I'm
Don't
just...
take it.
Speaking of, James, have you taken your antibiotic? Okay.
Did you
Judging
take
by the
it?
silence, that means no.
He just stared at me for the longest moment.
Anyway.
Tell him he needs to take it, otherwise it's gonna freaking mutate and become worse.
Well, I mean, I've had mine for 2 months. So mine's probably already worse. Anyway, I digress.
I hope you don't have like anything super serious, like crazy.
Like, what?
Crazy.
I hope you don't have anything super crazy like bronchitis or tuberculosis or anything.
Not to my knowledge. What was I saying? Okay, so obviously there's the ending where everyone's happy-go-lucky, woo, everyone lived. Then there's the midway ending where, obviously, if someone dies, which is, you know, where Shepard's looking over the coffins or whatever, you know. There is actually a bad end, which you can only get if there is either one or no survivors. You will get the middle ending if you at least have 2 survivors. If you get either 1 or 0, what happens is there's that ending segment where Shepard's running towards the ship, right? And he makes the jump and then he gets pulled in by Joker or whatever, you know? Well, in the bad ending, he makes the jump, he hangs onto the edge. Joker's not strong enough to pull Shepard back into the ship. So he looks up at Joker and he's, you know, he's just like, you know, tell everyone we did the thing. And then Shepard fucking lets go and falls to his death.
What?
Yup. And then Joker has the responsibility of going back to the list of men and telling him that everyone's fucking dead.
Oh no.
How does that translate into 3?
It doesn't. That is not a transferable...
Yeah, no shit.
That's basically just a bad end, game over.
Jesus.
But yeah, that happens. So he just falls from it and he gets killed along with the explosion.
Wow.
So I wanted to throw that out there, but we never got to that last time. So I just wanted to add that in there.
Well,
so there's actually a bad end.
Yeah.
So you need at least 2 survivors.
Okay. So, we're here at the menu screen.
Yes.
And there's this thing, Galaxy at War. The Galactic Readiness Rating.
Okay. So, I'll be able to explain this more once we get into the actual game. Like, once we get to the main part of the game, like after the beginning stuff. Because this is multiplayer stuff.
Oh no.
But, no, don't say oh no yet.
Because it gets worse?
It gets much worse. So, this is multiplayer stuff. You see all those percentages? Those affect something in single player that will affect your ending.
Oh no.
And essentially, throughout the game, you'll be collecting numbers. And again, we'll get into that later. But because the total galactic readiness is at 50%, like, the numbers that you accumulate will affect your ending, like, the higher the better, essentially.
Right.
Due to the fact that your galactic readiness is at 50%, which is the lowest it will ever go, to my knowledge. That means that all the numbers that you accumulate throughout the entirety of single player will be cut in half.
Oh. Oh no.
And the only way to make it go higher is by playing multiplayer. If it's at 100%, then that means all the numbers you've accumulated you actually get to keep instead of it getting cut in half.
Right.
That being said, if you play, let's say you play multiplayer enough to get it to 100% today, tomorrow it will go down by a percentage. So you'd have to continuously play it.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. That being said, I believe, I need to read up on this, but I believe that one of the add-ons gives an unbelievably giant...
Hi, Marco.
Hello, Marco. An unbelievably giant number that will be able to counteract this.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously there's an event where some people might not even have the internet.
Right.
So it's like, that's just not fair, because then people who don't have the internet can't get, like, the true ending.
Right.
Which is dumb. So I'm pretty sure that one of the add-ons, which I believe, I want to say is the Leviathan add-on, adds an overwhelmingly giant number to be able to try to counteract this.
Okay.
So we'll get into that later, obviously. But I just wanted a disclaimer of that right now. That's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I love the multiplayer personally, and I've been trying to get people to join it for years, but I have it on the PS3.
Right.
Obviously, I can't do that.
And there's no cross.
It's one of my favorite, like, multiplayer things on the PS3, in my actual opinion.
Okay.
Because it's like a 4-person squad, like, take out waves of enemies kind of thing.
Oh.
And I just love the combat system in 3. It's my favorite. It's so good.
Okay.
2 was amazing, but 3's even better in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Feels great. Anyway, okay, before I get on that tangent.
And hello, Marco, because I didn't say that yet. And 2 disclaimers. 1, I've never played this game before, so no spoilers. We'll say that throughout the entire series, but might as well hammer it down right now. And 2, I have installed all of the DLC.
Good.
So we are going to be tackling that as well, and as well as a couple other special things.
I should also tell you, Rob, that similar to 2, most of the DLC I think we should do
At the end.
late game.
Okay.
Especially Citadel, because that's just meant to be done late game.
Okay.
At least you'll get the most out of it in late game. Like,
Okay.
easily.
Wait, PJ.
What's up?
Is this the most updated version of Mass Effect 3?
It should be. It's been out for years.
No, I'm asking because of the deal with the ending.
Oh, yes. That's included in... Yeah, no, that's almost always included in every copy at this point. So, yes, we have the ending thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would not be able to let Rob play it without the ending thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I will explain at the end of this series how, like, obviously everyone here, there's no possible way that nobody here has heard of the controversy of the ending of Mass Effect 3.
Right.
Because that was such a big thing. And I completely understand it, and obviously they had to patch in a new ending because the original one was so terrible. But as I said, at the end, I'll get to that. You'll understand why it was so terrible.
We've talked about it before, but yeah.
Hey, Ren, how's it going?
Hey, Ren.
Hi, Ren.
There you go.
Hashtag
No spoilers.
no spoilers.
Hashtag no spoilers.
All right. Import Mass Effect 2 character.
Woo!
Keshin Shepard.
Colonist, War Hero, and Sentinel.
Yep.
Have we ever played Mass Effect 2? Yes, we just finished it last week.
Yep.
And we're jumping right into that.
Yep.
So we'll get to what was done in that game shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Because we will obviously have to do a kind of a recap in case anybody jumps right to this, which, I mean,
It's possible.
obviously now some people would be, but in the future. So there's a bunch of choices.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, okay, yeah. Let's go through.
This is good to stay on for a second.
Yep. Okay, so in the first game, I decided to save the Rachni Queen, to save Kaidan, and to save the Council. And then in the second game, whatever. In the second game, I decided to destroy Malin's data. That's a choice. Yep.
This is kind of out of order.
Yeah. Yeah. I realized.
So Malin's data was destroyed in 2. Obviously, Rex is alive from 1.
Mm-hmm.
The Geth Heretics have been rewritten.
Yep. Destroy the collector base.
Survived the suicide mission with 11 out of 12.
That's forever gonna haunt me.
But at the same time, I will say that, and not to destroy the illusion a bit,
Right.
but Kasumi was a DLC. character.
Does she not transfer over into this game?
Well, no, she does. They both do. And they can still be kind of significant, but they're not overwhelmingly significant because they're DLC.
Are they going to be like, is it going to be acknowledged about Kasumi's death in this game at all?
I will let you find that out.
Okay. And I did romance Liara in 1 and kept that romance throughout all of 2.
Almost accidentally severing fucking Jack.
And for somebody who doesn't know what that means, it means chose a choice.
Romanced for
chose
a
a
split
choice
second.
that I didn't know was going to activate the romance, but quickly got out of it. But yeah. Jack hates my guts, so.
That being said, I should tell you, I don't think that will matter, luckily. I don't think that carries over that you pissed her off or were in a romance with her for a split second. Okay. That shouldn't. I don't think it does. In any way that I'm thinking, I don't see how that would affect anything at all.
Right. Okay.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know. It says you didn't romance anyone, so I'm assuming Liara is still there.
Yep. All right.
Whether you could look at this loading screen.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. And
that's really cool.
Wow.
What's wrong with your face?
Wow.
It looks bigger.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a fat face.
You can. I think if you go to custom appearance, you can tweak it.
I think I am going to tweak it.
You kind of look like a potato.
Yeah, Kasumi did die.
Kasumi did die. Which, as I keep saying, was Rob's third favorite squad member, so that's very unfortunate. And that was specifically because he picked Samara as the strike team leader while Kasumi was going through the vents to hack shit, and that got Kasumi killed and all that. So, no, don't talk about it. No.
What the fuck do I do to make my face? Is that structure?
Don't go to cycle presets.
Obviously.
I don't think you can make it thinner, but maybe you could spread out the features so that it looks better.
Maybe.
I don't know if you can actually...
I mean, if it's like this, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna be too upset about it. I don't want to mess... Huh?
It's up to you.
I don't want to I honestly don't want to mess with anything. Because that's where... Let's just accept it. I'm just gonna accept it. Okay. What?
Oh, it seemed like Skype froze for a second.
Everything okay?
I don't know.
Everything's okay for me.
Seems like is that just me? Please tell me it's just me.
It's probably just you.
Can anybody else see me moving through the menus?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see you in Skype, yeah, but it looks like...
Is something wrong with the stream?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm the only one looking at it.
Hold on.
Let me take a look. Stream's okay.
Is it okay?
It's delayed, but it's okay.
Seems better now. When you were moving the head around at one point, it was kind of...
Well, I don't know what to do. If we're gonna run into the same problem as last time, I don't know what to do. And it looks like I am.
Yeah, right now it was lagging from when you were going up and down.
It's lagging.
What the fuck happened to your computer?
I don't know. I don't know. What encoding overload? What's wrong with you?
Do you want to restart everything, maybe?
No, that doesn't help.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Last week was fine. Last week was perfectly fine. And then all of this week, OBS is like, no, we're just gonna fuck you over.
Did OBS recently update or something? Do you need to update it?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did check. We did
tried.
check for updates. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't fucking... Perhaps can Google help?
I don't want this to be another fucking tech stream.
Okay.
I want to play the game, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so the only thing I know, I don't think it'll help. Usually when my computer is acting a bit weird, my brother suggests...
reset my computer before the stream started.
No, I mean like clear browser history, clear all history, just clean it out, and usually that sometimes helps.
Rob, do you use a virus scan at all?
You talking about like Norton? Something
like that. Not exactly Norton in particular, but
there's the Windows scanner. That's pretty much it.
I do have a recommendation I could give you for a good one that I use that's completely free. I mean, I'm just trying to think of something that might be able to help. Which is, hold on, what was it called? It's called Malwarebytes.
Okay. Well, this is the one that's built into the.
I mean, I don't use built-in ones. I only ever use Malwarebytes, and that shit's wonderful. At least from my perspective. It's free and it is good. Just for future reference.
What's it called?
Malwarebytes? Oh, hold on. Just Malwarebytes.
Okay. Might as well.
Which quick scans usually, for me, take somewhere from 15 to half an hour.
What?
50 minutes to half an hour. What?
Jesus. All right.
Those are just the quick scans. The full scans could take like forever.
Yeah.
But it systematically goes through everything,
but it doesn't lock out your computer. Like, you can still use it.
Yes, you can still. I mean, it will definitely
slow everything down.
Yeah, it will definitely slow things down.
But like, if I wanted to watch a stream while it's going on,
you should be able to.
Okay.
It would probably be faster if you didn't, but you should still be able to.
Mm.
It was also recommended to me by a relative of mine that is very computer savvy.
Okay.
And it has saved my computer more than once. So I'm just thinking, anytime I ever have slow computer problems, I use that and it helps.
Okay.
Anyway, that's just for future reference because I wanted to talk to you about this beforehand, but I completely forgot.
I apologize for everybody's ears, by the way, for my previous
We will get this figured out.
outburst, because I'm getting really sick and tired of this, and I just want to stream. It's running fine right now.
True, but you're not doing anything.
Mm.
Like, when you were moving shit around, that's when it started slowing down.
Mm.
Which is the bitrate. What's the bitrate at?
I put it at 200.
200.
I just put it to 200.
Okay.
Because that's what it was when everything kind of smoothed out on Tuesday.
Right. This is a PC.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna get this fixed. Although, after a scan, I mean, I don't know if you plan on doing a scan now, but it's one of those scenarios where to finalize it, you will have to restart your computer after the scan is done. You don't have to right away, but that's, again, how you finalize it.
Right.
So I don't know if you just want to keep going